have the pleasure of introducing Liliana Perez. And just a brief statements about her before we hear from her. Liliana T. Perez Palacios has a passion for making a positive difference in the world. She possesses a unique blend of experience and expertise in both the public and private sectors. She serves as the Senior Director of Cultural Affairs for the Los Angeles Chargers and is responsible for building strategic partnerships within Southern California's dynamic and versatile economic, cultural, and social sector. So let's give a round of applause for Liliana. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Lord have mercy. Girl is on fire.
Let's give it up, Liliana Perez. We're going to have a seat. This is our third year of Table Talk, and now we are welcoming Liliana Perez.
Yes.
So we're going to take turns here and ask her a few questions about herself. I'm going to kick it off, and I want to know, first of all, doesn't she look beautiful?
Yes. Woo.
She is so cute, y'all. She got her tennis shoes matching her blazer.
I love it.
She is cute.
Love it.
All right, so Liliana, tell us where you're from.
Thank you so much. What an honor. And thank you very much for having us here today. And thank you very much for the gift of your sisterhood and your friendship. Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Mamacita. And thank you very much, my dear, wonderful, honorable. And thank you very much, Queen. Oh, my goodness. Everyone is slaying it tonight. My name is Liliana Teresa Perez Palacios. Like the good Mexican that I am, we have a long name always. And I was born in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, where tequila and mariachi was born.
You got some shout-outs. Let's hear it for Guadalajara. Uh-oh. Woo, woo, woo.
So those of you who like tequila, thank you.
Yes.
We love you.
Yes. We like tequila. All right, go ahead.
I love it. Now, we're getting somewhere with this, okay? So just look, bear with us just a little bit. Are you married, and do you have any children?
I'm traumatized.
Oh!
I get it.
I'm traumatized. You know. Yes, I was if married twice, ended another relationship that I know and said hello to me and come into myself, into my power, but at the end of the day, the relationship status is traumatized.
Okay.
Yes.
I get it. I'm with you.
All right, Liliana, I have a real important question. All of them are important, but let's jump right into it. How did you get the gig with the Chargers?
Yes, that's a great question. And I'm honored to say that I was invited to join the LA Chargers. Awesome. I'm very honored to say that I was invited to join 5 seasons ago. You know, and I had a full career in politics and state politics. I served 6 speakers of the California State Assembly and 1 governor, Governor Gray Davis. And my last role was statewide deputy director of the Office of Protocol and International Relations. So I did that under Speaker Anthony Rendon. What does this have to do with sports? Well, I have to say everything. Because if you're in the business of people, it's universal. And if you see that for me, how did I get this role? Well, because they say I know a lot of people. Yes. And I get to say yes, because I see love in God in everyone's eyes. No matter how challenging those people can be sometimes, but there's still goodness within those eyes. So that universal love of my humanity has brought me to here.
All right, so I want to ask her, this is something that affects everybody in this room, because as we know, everybody is doing multiple things, and it's like a balancing act every day, right? But you have somebody like Liliana Perez the government affairs for the LA Chargers. That's a huge gig, right?
Absolutely.
So we want to know, how do you balance it? How do you keep your head on strong with everything that you're involved in? Like, let us know, what do you do to keep yourself grounded?
Thank you so much. And I created my own title. I created my own with the blessings of course, of the ownership and the leadership of my own department, Department of Cultural Affairs. And so, what does that have to do? You know, is that DE&I? It's Department of Cultural Affairs, which also encompasses DE&I. And this is before George Floyd's murder. This is well before that, because the vision of my ownership and leadership was, we want to connect in the most authentic, organic, and meaningful way to Los Angeles and our surrounding communities. And so I said, okay, if you're willing to do that, then there's some investments that need to be done, need to be created, and let's do something different, because what you currently have right now doesn't speak to what we need to bring people and to connect with people with the hearts and minds. I want to earn your respect. I want to earn your fandom. And if you want to purchase something, that's on you. But I want to make sure that you see yourself reflected in what we do in community. And if you see yourself reflected in community, then we've done our first job.
All right. I love it. I love it.
Question. I'm a woman that
I can
loves a man.
absolutely see that. Absolutely.
That loves a man's sport. What drives me to want to work for the Chargers or an NFL team, you know, as a woman? Because sometimes we can be persuaded not to do that, you know, like, I'm scared, I'm nervous. So what can you say to our ladies here to encourage them? Because you're a woman, you did it. You stepped out, you went and pursued the career, you have it. So what do you say to the women that are here now as far as pursuing that dream to work for a man's team?
Male-dominated.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a very male-dominated space.
Yes.
Historically, not just NFL, and it's across all of our teams, professional teams. Some numbers. Between LA and Southern and Orange County, we have 16 franchise organizations. 16 different types of leagues. Among them, we are 51% of the population. And among the 51% of the population, most of us women are the income earners, the leaders of our homes. We're the ones who determine how the funds will be spent. We're the ones who determine where our children are going to be playing sports. You know, we're the determining factor.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, we're the ones in charge.
Yes.
Women are the ones in charge. Yes, there are men on the field, but we're the ones in charge. And so at the end of the day, we're the largest consumer base, growing consumer base across NFL and across other leagues. But at the end of the day, it's our money purchasing power that we bring with us, and that's why everyone's watching.
All right.
I love it.
All right. Liliana, before I thank you, we thank you for being here. Is there any one last statement or words you'd like to impart with anybody to talk about how we continue and empower ourselves as women?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, my dear Honorable. I want to say this, and I would say I want to stand up on behalf of my dear 90-year-old mother.
Oh,
Wow.
yes.
And
Yes.
and I won't move away from the cameras. Oh no, maybe I'll do it right here.
That's
I'll do it
okay,
behind
wherever
here.
you wanna
Right here,
go.
Right here, right here,
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
First of all, I want to applaud each and every one of you for waking up and deciding what you're going to wear that's going to make you look fabulous, whatever that was.
Well,
If it was something to squeeze things in or something to just simply feel yourself, but you woke up and you said yes to yourself today, and you gave yourself permission to love on each other today, to create
true.
community today. So thank you.
Yes, yes.
That's number one. I'm honored that this formerly undocumented immigrant from Mexico until I was 18 now is the face and is the official ambassador in English and in Spanish on behalf of the LA Chargers. I am honored to say thank you. You know, I'm honored that because of my mother's struggles and my mother's vision and my mother's determination to say, we're going to be here to be better and to make our lives incredibly different. We didn't know what that was. We grew up in a very violent neighborhood, Pico Union. We grew up in a very violent home. Grew up with my stepfather. I've already made my peace with him. He was bipolar. And it was very violent at home as well. So when you see me, you don't see me. When you see me, it's not just about who I represent with the badge of honor, but it's all the scars that you don't see with the badge of honor. And I get to tell you and share with you that all of our struggles is for naught if we do not create community now. And so I would like for each and every one of you to see, because I'll tell you right now, I want to shift the paradigm. Because this world, there's a dichotomy that only represented black and white, did not see me. But now Latinos are 49% of the population. I want to shift the paradigm because I do not want to be the dominant culture that says there's no space for you. I want to be the dominant culture that always says there's room in our house for you to join because we cannot live without each other. That is what my message to you. And I want to say, yes, I'm honored to be the Senior Director of Cultural Affairs, an idea that in a vision to connect with people. But at the end of the day, I am nothing without my 90-year-old mother who's terminally ill and who has dementia and who I have the honor and the privilege to be able to be with because of this new role that I have. That she always has everything. And she lives with me, or I live with her. I just pay the bills. And I want to bring to the attention caregivers. Raise your hand. Stand up. Stand up, caregivers, right now. Stand up. Stand up, caregivers. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Caregivers, stand up. Stand up, caregivers. Stay standing up. Stay standing up. Everybody, a round of applause like you never felt before. Right now. Right now. Right now. Thank you, caregivers. Please enjoy your seat, your throne. I say this, a shout to the caregivers now. And you say thank you to those in your family. And you say, I'm going to love on you. Because it's a very lonely world. Because we get to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning because our queens or kings decide to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning all night because our kings and queens decided that they don't want to sleep. And we have to be loving and compassionate and show up in our whole selves. So that's why I say to you, that's why I had my fellow caregivers stand up so that you can recognize them and you can see them and you can honor them. And I appreciate this time and space with you. And so that's why on behalf of my mother, my queen, I am here. And I'm so honored to be invited by you.
Yes!